remember when I first started my business, first of all, I came from a 9 to 5 and wanted tons of clients, right? And I remember thinking, this is the path to freedom. This is the path to the time and money freedom, really, right? Working the schedule that I want to work. And what happens is, number one, typically when we get in this type of situation, number one, when we first start out, we never charge enough. We do not have boundaries. We struggle with all of those things, especially as women. And so what I found was I had 15 to 20 clients at any one time, and I literally had no more time for anything else. And I felt like I was pretty much back in a 9 to 5. Number one, I couldn't say no. So if this is like feeling familiar, like obviously there's tons of things that we get to work on when we can't say no and we don't have boundaries, or when we don't charge the right prices or charge enough, right? Like we all go through these scenarios, and every one of us probably watching right now could increase our prices again. And honestly, we probably could increase and double them, right? But what I found was, along with having all those issues, I was really like sitting at my desk all the time and I couldn't get away from it. And one of the things I really wanted to do was have more time freedom, right? And so I knew that creating offers and passive income, that was all something that was going to help me not have all the clients. First, let me just say, I still have clients and I always want to have some one-on-one clients, but I don't want it to be my entire business model, right? Because I like the mix of having, I'm figuring out strategy. I'm seeing what all their channels are doing. I'm seeing what the marketing is doing for them, versus than just testing it on myself. I'm also testing it on other industries and things like that. And that way I can help more in my programs across the board. But what happened was, it was like another full-time job. And so it really just, I had no time freedom. I had no money freedom because I wasn't like literally charging anything. I mean, I was making decent money, but not really enough to pay myself because I was reinvesting back into everything that I did. And so it got to a point that I knew there had to be a change. And so if this feels like you and your business, make sure you say, like, raise a hand or drop a me, because it is not a fun way to grow a business. And maybe you're even a coach and you have all one-on-one clients, and you can feel the same way doing it like that. But definitely as a service provider, a done for you service provider, this is the situation we get ourselves in a lot. And so it was like, boom, I'm back to having a 9 to 5 basically, and still trying to grow this passive side of my business. And it's really hard because these are my priorities. These are paying my bills. And I can't let these people all go like at one time, because that's going to kill my business, right? And I need the revenue that I'm getting from this. And so what I found was that I really had to start, first of all, I wasn't really willing to get rid of any of those clients. So I had to start, like, that's when I really started getting visible, and I really knew that that was going to grow my business, and creating small offers and just moving up from that. But it was the scariest thing, getting away from those one-on-one clients, because they were recurring, they were paying my bills, right? And even though it was a lot of work, it was still money, right? And so I want you to think about this. Like, why did you start your business? Did you start your business so that you could be a slave to everybody else, right? No, you didn't do that. You started your business so that you could have time and probably money freedom, at least time freedom, right? And work when you wanted and not work all the time. And the way and the path to that is creating more offers. Creating offers that have nothing to do with your time or all of your time, or more group programs that don't have to do with your time. Creating more passive income streams, creating more evergreen offers, creating more income stacking, right? All of those things are so vital to creating a business. Now my business is about 25% clients, and the rest is programs and memberships and evergreen offers and those types of things. So you can make it look however you want to look. But the question is, when are you going to start? Are you going to be ruled by, your one-on-one clients forever? Or are you finally going to take a step back, take a deep breath, and say, I'm making the change? The first thing I had to do was make that change. I had to say, I had to say it and I had to mean it. So it took 1 second to change my mind on that, right? And then I had to go into action. And I went into action. And the first offer that I created kind of sucked. I'm not going to lie. It sucked. It was a lot of work, but I wasn't visible like I am now, right? So that was part of it. I thought, oh, passive income, passive program. I just got to throw it out there because I've got all these clients and it was easy to get all these clients because I kept getting referrals. So this will be easy too. No, wrong. It wasn't. But once I started getting visible, it got easier. And so the first successful program I had, I created it. Actually, I sold it. I pre-sold it and created it literally when everybody joined. And then I was doing it every month, and every month I sold it out. And then I knew this is the path, right? I'm selling multiple things. Yes, it's still my time, but I'm selling multiple things or one thing to multiple people, and I show up for 3 days. That's what I was doing. And then I found out a way to make it evergreen and not have to show up and just have to sell it and just have to market it, right? And so whatever that passive looks like to you, whatever time and money freedom looks like to you, the path to get there is by creating offers that your audience gets to buy when you are on and when you're not on, right? When you want to go on vacation or you want to be super visible for 2 weeks, right? Whatever that looks like to you, it's possible. It is possible. The question is, when are you going to stop being a slave to your business and start actually implementing the time and money freedom that you talked about when you started this business? It's no fun to start a business and own your own business if you're literally micromanaging yourself because you have all these things that you have to do. So that is why I created Ignite Your Offers, which starts at the end of the month. It is a hypermind. And what that means is that we are going to be hyper focused to get offers created for you, passive offers, evergreen offers, whatever that looks like. We're going to go over everything and all your options so you know what is available. So if you're interested in hearing more about that, make sure you drop a me in the comments so I can get you that information. It is coming up the end of the month and I'm super excited about it. And I know it is going to change so many people's businesses because it is going to take you on the path to those more passive streams of income, more evergreen offers where it's not always you